This week, he went beyond his standard thinly veiled rants and endorsed white replacement theory. April 10, 2021, 4:39 a.m. Fox News host Tucker Carlson went beyond his usual thinly veiled racist rants on Thursday night, endorsing the explicitly white supremacist replacement theory. In response, the American Defamation League has called for Carlson to be fired. Carlson is one of the leading voices of what passes for conservatism today and a possible Republican presidential contender. So his embrace of the same poisonous rhetoric that fills hate-filled manifestos from neo-Nazi websites and far-right terrorists is yet another step downward into the ninth circle of hell for American democracy. Carlson for his part insists that his version of replacement theory isn't racist, any more than his contempt for Black Lives Matter protesters or his insistence that Iraqis are semi-literate primitive monkeys. I know that the left and all the little gatekeepers on Twitter become literally hysterical if you use the term replacement, if you suggest that the Democratic Party is trying to replace the current electorate, the voters now casting ballots, with new people, more obedient voters from the Third World, Carlson told his audience, which is among the largest in cable news. But they become hysterical because that's what's happening, actually. Let's just say it. That's true. I don't need to waste your time deconstructing this and pointing out how intrinsically bigoted, preposterous and conspiracy-fueled it is on multiple levels. It's obvious on its face. But it's important to point out here that Carlson's views, while expressed more distastefully than most conservative pundits would dare, are fundamental to modern conservatism. And you don't even to read through 100,000-word histories tracing the throttleins of white supremacist views from the terrorist resistance to Reconstruction, to the writings of William F. Buckley, to the Goldwater insurgency, the Southern Strategy or the Reaganite orthodoxy, to understand why. All you need to know are two basic facts. First, America is indeed becoming less white, less conservative and less religious. Both through immigration and more importantly through simple generational change, evangelical white conservatives are becoming outnumbered by voters who do not share their views. It's not a conspiracy by leftists, it's just how change happens. There have been waves of immigration to America before, and there will be more to come. Further, every older generation since ancient times undergoes a moral panic at the new, usually more enlightened views of the next. White evangelical America prays for a new Great Awakening centered around that era's bizarre moral panics like generational clockwork. And nearly every single time, white supremacists go out of their way to attempt to deny the franchise to non-whites and younger voters.